Now that I have my coffee, I'm ready to watch radar.
Well, I have 100% forgotten how to play this game. I'm sure of it. I haven't touched it in whenever we streamed it last. I don't know when that was, but I'm still here for it. Not because I don't like the game, not because I'm not enjoying it. There's other stuff that I wanted to play and did play and got caught up playing. And old Harvanza was here, aren't you, buddy? Yeah, Harvey's here. Little tiny Batman, are you here? Little tiny Batman is here. Hey, bud, how you doing? Hi, Batman. You guys want a pepperoni? Who wants a pepperoni? I bet you guys both do. I bet you both do. All right. All right. Pepperonis. Pepperoni? Little Batman, you want a pepperoni? Come on over. All right, good boys. Good boys. Pepperonis. And I never see them again. So yeah, Nawe and Yasuke, we are hopping back in. I'm excited for it. I'm excited to do it. Yeah, let's do it then. Okay, so R1 is light hit. I do remember that. R2, I think L1 is block. We'll see. We'll find out what happens. Man, why are you sneezing? Where the heck was I? New anomalies are open or available. Okay. What is block? Dodge. What is? I really thought block was L1. Maybe they only block if there's someone there to hit them. Let me see. Options. Controls. L1 is parry deflect. Okay, just making sure. All right, all right. I don't know what I was doing. I do not know what I was doing. Welcome in, everybody. I'm a professional. All right, we have got some question marks there.
So who talks first? You talk first? I talk first?
Definitely not hearing that. Clint, let me know if you heard that noise. Happy Monday to you. What the heck? With, Hey, Johnny, how was the factor, man? How was the factor? I hope it was good. Oh, please, I hope it was good. Clint, did you hear your alert go off when you clicked on first? Because I didn't hear anything. You did hear it. Okay, yeah. I don't know why I have to go in and, like we did last week, I have to go in and even though everything is set to monitor and output, I have to change it to monitor off and then back to monitor and output and then I'll hear it. I mean, Streamlabs, they do a great job at, like when I go to their Discord to get customer service and to get alert and help with that. But man, I hate how much I have to go to it. Didn't realize these aren't frozen meals. Oh yeah, man. So wait, Johnny, what did you have? Did you cook it in the microwave? What did you do with it? Monitor off, monitor and output. Alert box, monitor off, monitor and output. So weird. That is technical difficulties. Yes, Clint. Yes, 1 second here as I finish doing the technical things, then I'll get to marking them off and get the game started and everything. Yeah. Took it on a plate and microwaved it. Nice. I hope it was good, Johnny. I sincerely hope it was good, unlike Clinton, who's only saying it to save face. But she really did hope it was bad. She really did. I hope you guys had a good weekend. How are you? It's good to see you. Alrighty, let's see here. Tech difficulties and free space. There we go. No, I just need Clint to tell me how to continue getting cheap meals. There you go. I hope you hated it. Alrighty. Clint is the queen of free/cheap stuff. Speaking of which, this weekend was the, we did a little spring cleaning. And this weekend was when we could put out stuff on the curb that we didn't want. So we put out a big chest, not a big chest, but it's kind of like it had drawers, but it wasn't used as a dresser, just used as like an end table. We put that out. We put a broken vacuum out. We put a broken air conditioner out. It's pretty great. We put out 3 IKEA chairs that we loved so much. They're really good and comfy. But Harvey did a little chewing on them when he was a pup, and we would leave him alone, and he would get stressed out, and he would chew on the things. And then Sarah cleaned off the rug under the pergola. That she cleans it at the beginning of every spring, and then it sits out all summer, fall, and winter. And by the next spring, looks horrible. And then she cleans it off and feels very productive. After winning a free T-shirt, I didn't know was a contest last week. I won free tickets to a show next weekend in a contest I didn't know existed. Clinton just stumbling bass-ackwards into all sorts of free stuff. Look at that. That's amazing. What's in the exchange? Johnny, oh, when was the last time you won bingo merch? Look at this. Oh, wait, no. It's not a pet. Wait, it's a pet. It's not a writing thing. I mean, the pets are cute, but you only see them when you go back to your place. The writing things, you see them all the time. 2 months ago. Do I have a cool mount? I thought I had a cool mount. That pet is cute, isn't it? Oh yeah, it's that fireball thing. I just don't like the tail. Your face is awesome. Wait, what's new in the Animus? There's like a... Oh, here. Oh, I've got unclaimed prizes. Oh, snap. Okay. Let's see. An encrypted data file. Nice. I don't know what that is. Matt tried to win a free horse in an archery competition yesterday. That's all I know about this game. Oh, gosh. I was thinking that you were still... I thought you were still talking about real-life contests. And I'm like, oh, my gosh, Clint, I'm so glad he didn't win. Though that would be very expensive. I haven't done any of the archery things yet, just because I don't usually play as Yasuke. Johnny had the same thought as he was reading it. I was like, okay, the prize might seem great at first, but then the first bill afterwards for storage. I'm telling you, Clint. I'm telling you. Okay, wait a second. How do I claim it? Unclaimed. I'm holding square to claim it. What is happening? Oh, okay. Oh, I did. Oh, Matt in an archery competition is somehow funnier. But you know what? I don't know what it is about him. He seems like someone who would be into archery. I don't know why. It might be because he looks a lot like a friend of ours who's into archery. I went to a free archery event a few weeks ago and crushed it. Why can I not claim these dumb things? I could lead a clinic. Look at that. I've got 3 more prizes to claim, and I can't... I'm really holding... Oh, wow, look at that. We're close. Oh, we're not close. Oh, no, we are close to the final reward on this track. Look at that. I sure wish I could get them. Okay, now wait. Just wait. I'm not buying any of this with real money. I just wanted to go and... Okay, now if I go back... Now I'm going to go in. Animus. Animus. There's so many menus, right? Okay, now can I claim it? Square. Why will it not let me... It says at the bottom there, square to claim. Oh, you tap it. Every other thing in this dumb game, you'll hold square to interact with. Here, you just tap it. Okay. Sorry, it's not a dumb game. Okay, gotcha. That's weird that just touching square didn't do it. Okay. Let's see. The Cerulean Glitch. Oh, it's free. Yes, okay. Nobody cares. All right. Okay, let's play the game. Let's actually play the game now. There's a group called Outdoor Chattanooga that leads cool free events like archery, learn how to fix your bike, organize hikes. That's amazing. I love that. We took the dogs downtown to the farmer's market. And it's so funny because Harvey is such a sweet, sweet dog. And Sarah is so afraid he's going to bite somebody's face off for no reason. And so she was like, oh my gosh, Harvey did so good. I was like, yeah, he always does a good job around people. He loves people. And she's just so paranoid. And I think it's because the kids who live next door, they kind of like reach for him over the fence, and he doesn't like that, and he gets a little protective. And I'm like, if we tell the kids to like reach, you know, like you're supposed to touch a dog, you don't reach down or whatever. And I was like, you know, he's probably just guarding his thing. You know, if they want to come play with him, they can come into the gate, let them in or whatever. But and so I think, but yeah, I had him on a very tight leash. Have you? Yeah, so that's the only time he's ever like. Sometimes the kids will run by and he'll like jump onto the fence, like up against the fence. And I think he's playing. And he never, like the one time I saw him, he kind of like leaned his head toward a kid and like bopped him with his nose. He didn't bite him or open his mouth, but he just kind of like he was trying to get at him or whatever, like as they ran by. So I don't know. I've never seen him do anything, but Sarah's very concerned. But yeah, definitely better to be safe. I definitely had him on a very tight leash. And Batman loves children. Loves them. So yeah, we had a good time. Some lady came up and said that she was from the city's street department taking pictures and said, I've been watching you guys while you're walking around and your dogs are so well behaved. And that really speaks to what kind of dog parents you are. And that actually felt really nice. Because Harvey still does not know how to be on a leash. But he was very well behaved. He really was. But then we ran into this is definitely story time with Ed. We ran into a lady from my church growing up, number 22. Oh yeah, and we talked about Sarah as well. I don't know which one that 22 is, but I definitely am about to mark off two things. And it talks about Sarah, and there's got to be a story time on here. Right there it is, 14. And we ran into a lady who I knew from our church growing up, Colleen. And even back then, she was just always a talker, and and I happened to realize right as we were next door to her booth, oh, Colleen is at the booth next door, so we have to say hi. I was like, maybe she'll think I'm my brother. And she was like, I want to say Ed. I was like, yep. And Colleen had to catch up on the last 36 years or however long it's been. Oh, Colleen. I hope you don't expect me to buy any of yours. She sold like wooden plaques, like pieces of wood with quirky little sayings on them that you put in your house and show people what a little jokester you are. Nah. You like her voice? Yeah. You know who she looks like? She doesn't sound like her, but she looks like Sadness from Inside Out. That's Colleen. If Sadness was like very I don't know, like small town nosy. So, man, I hope Colleen isn't watching this stream today. All right, here we go. Let's go find this monotony. It's not a monotony. Entity. Anomaly. That's it. Anomaly. Okay. I don't want to fast travel to that because then we got to leave the house and let's just go here. Okay. My impression gave you CCH Pounder vibes. If that's a typo, I'm trying to figure out what that is. And if it's not a typo, I definitely don't know what that is. Like a quarter pounder? Does she sound like a quarter pounder? She kind of looks like Mayor McCheese. CCH Pounder, the person. Was he like an old general? Who's CCH Pounder? I don't know military people. Is he a basketball player? Johnny's with that on this one. Okay, good. It's not okay. Good. I feel like I'm talking to Ojoy all of a sudden. Is it a Pokemon? She is an actress. Oh, I definitely know who she is. Obviously. I definitely know who a female named CCH Pounder is. Is she a wrestler? That's a wrestler's name. CCH Pounder. It's got to be a wrestler, right? You and Matthew and your little wrestling references. I'm not doing it on purpose. Yeah. She is an actress. I mean, some wrestlers also act. The Rock. Hulk Hogan for a minute. Trying to find her roles. Okay. Yeah. Gosh, what was the button to push to sense things?
They're here.
Sarah, how are you? Welcome in, everybody. Clinton is trying to tell me about an actress named CCH
Awesome.
Pounder. I don't know who that is. Does anybody know who that is?
Welcome back, you guys. Hey, let's go.
Welcome in, sweaty besties. How are you? Hope you guys had a great leg day. Welcome in. If you know who CCH Pounder, the actress, is, please help Clint feel better about herself. Welcome in, everyone. My name is Ed. We're playing Assassin's Creed Shadows. And, yeah, that was on Halloween. That was Sarah dressed up as Beetlejuice. I'm going to give Sarah a shout-out. Because why not? Sweaty bestie. My name is Ed. We're playing Assassin's Creed Shadows. I appreciate you supporting Sarah's stream and raiding over. Welcome in. We've got coffee. Here's another clip of Sarah in case you forgot who you came over with.
Be gentle. Okay, that was all right. Dance. Now sit. Nope, sit. Dance. Sit. Cha. Oh, buddy. Oh. You can see it twice.
Extra, read all about it. Sarah's sitting in the hot seat, dishing out daily workouts that'll make you sweat bullets. From leg day to balance week, this fitness dynamo's cranking out strength routines that'll knock your socks off. Tune in Monday through Friday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern for a sweat session that'll leave you gasping for air. Don't miss out on the action, folks. I know, but I can't find something that Ed would know. See? Exactly. Is it like what kind of stuff is she in? Is it like teen dramedies? Is it you know what? For some reason, I don't know why, when I hear the name CCH Pounder, I envision Busy Phillips. Someone with a very strong jawline. Amanda Waller. I hear Amanda Waller, and I picture the lady that was from Mad TV that's in like a ton of video games now. But I feel like she played a character named Amanda Waller. So I think I have that wrong. I don't know who Amanda Waller is, though. I'm not asking I'm not sure what you're asking right about. She voiced Amanda Waller. What video game was it? Amanda Waller in the DC universe. Oh, I don't know. Batman Beyond. Wait a second. You're not helping. No, you're correct. Let me see here. Amanda Waller. I'm picturing Amanda Waller. Wow, I definitely just did a search for Amanda Waller on Amazon, not on IMDb. And I got this cutout of this lady who I kind of recognize, but not really. Oh, you know what? Johnny was thinking of Viola Davis. I'm thinking of Amanda Waller from the video game Suicide Squad. That's why I know that name. Because the video game Suicide Squad. And she was played by, again, she was in like the Star Wars game, and she was on, I think, Mad TV. Amanda Waller. I'm going to look up Suicide Squad instead. Suicide Squad, or wait, no, Kill the Justice League. Kill the Justice League. I'm thinking of Deborah Wilson. She voiced Amanda Waller in Suicide Squad. Amanda Waller was Project, yeah, that. So CCH Pounder was just the voice of her in a video game. All right, let me just look up CCH Pounder. CCH Pounder. She was in The Shield, which I never saw. Wow, she does not look familiar. Let me see. She was Avatar, I didn't see. The Orphan, I didn't see. The Mortal Instruments. Chicago Med, I've never seen. You're right, Clint. I'm trying to find something I know her from, and I don't know her from anything. Never saw The Good Fight. Never saw Godzilla. Never saw Skylanders. Never Arkham Underworld. I don't even know if I played that one. Never saw Sons of Anarchy. Never saw NCIS. I played Batman Arkham Origins, but I wouldn't have remembered her voice from that. Sarah, oh, she was only in 2 episodes of Revenge. Sarah watched that. Never watched Law and Order. Never seen Brothers. Wow, she was in 88 episodes of The Shield, though. I remember The Shield. It had that bald guy in it. She was in 1 episode of Jackie Chan Adventures. Okay, so my question to Clint is, from which one of those things do you know CCH Pounder from, that you know her name? Hey, Jake, how are you? She's not the bald guy. I was going to say, if she is, that's some great acting. Which one do you know her from? Well, yes, none of them. Clint, I'm about to go outside and look for a baby that I can punt. So, long story. You guys dated in high school. What are the controls for Give Me My Vision? Whirl, movement, parry, aim, heal, swap weapon, whistle, objective helpers. Is it objective helpers? What are objective helpers? A character on It's Always Sunny does an impression of CCH Pounder. And are you serious? Oh, that's funny. Oh no, that's just the guide to the last. I definitely have. Nope. A thing where I can like. Oh, is it R3? That's what it is. All right, here we go. Let's go murder a man. That was super hard. Wow.
Out of fight.
Oh, wow. That was an Animus challenge? Okay, cool. Let's get some practice in. Wait. Switch to my other. What? Oh, it's R. That's the... Okay, that is the parry. Okay. All right, I win. Now I remember. And heal. All right. Let's go find another Animus event. That was great. I loved it. This is why I never get anything done. This guy's right out. Oh, wait. That's not an Animus event. I got so excited. I got so excited. Speaking of so excited, what is Sarah cooking? I don't know what she's cooking downstairs. But it smells delicious. Bingo number 20. Ed killed a man. A human man. All right. Oh, it's up here. Here's the situation, you guys. Last night, Sarah and I went and saw Nate Bargatze. And he and all of his openers were outstanding. It's the first time I've seen stand-up comedy since I've had my glasses. And I was taking them off to rub my eyes from cry laughing so much. It was crazy. And one of the comics that was there was a guy named Keith Alberstadt. And way back in the day, which was a Tuesday, nice jump! I wrote comedy reviews because I would, I'd go to iTunes and I'd want to buy a stand-up album, but I didn't know if any of them were good, and I couldn't find any place that reviewed them or wrote reviews about them. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to start a website where I will write reviews on stand-up comedy albums. And I did it for a while and really enjoyed it. And, I'd get, FedEx packages from Comedy Central full of CDs. And I really liked it. But then it got to the point where I was being sent a lot of albums that were by brand new comics that were not good. And I always tried to be very diplomatic and say, just, as a reminder, this is just my personal preference. I didn't like this. I didn't like that. This didn't really land. And I really hated putting that out there because I knew that young comics Google themselves. And I just really hated putting negative stuff out there. And so then I was like, you know what? I will only review the ones that, if I listen to it and I don't like it, I'm not even going to review it. I'm only going to review the ones that I liked. But then that felt cheap, because then it felt like, oh, all this guy does is write glowing reviews about everything. And I felt like that wasn't really right. So I just stopped. So last night, after we got back from watching the comedy, I was like, man, I really, really miss. And I sent Keith a tweet. Keith Alberstadt, one of the openers, was one of the people I reviewed back in the day and really liked his stuff. And I was, just kind of tweeted and was like, oh, wow, I finally got to see Keith live. It's something I've always wanted to do. Did a great job tonight. And he replied and said thanks or whatever. But I was just like, oh, I really miss kind of like being involved in that world. So much so to the point that I looked up domain availability, because the name of the site I had was just comedyreviews.com, which is just really generic. And I was trying to think of something clever or whatever, but then I was like, you know what? I don't know if I want to start. As much as I would enjoy writing again, I don't want to write again, like all of the stuff. Yay! So I don't know. I just really missed it. Very memorable. Yeah, I was just kind of, and so actually, I this morning I messaged one of the guys that I don't think the label is around anymore, but they were a stand-up comedy label, and he was a contact that would send me a lot of albums and stuff. And he was just a really, really cool dude. Lives out in San Francisco. Got to meet with him and hang out with him once when I went out there for voiceover stuff. He's a huge fan of Community, like I was, and so we were kind of writing back and forth today, and it was good to get in touch with him again. I hadn't actually communicated with him for a while, but it was It was good to touch base with Dom. Oh, snap. Jump under 10. Thank you, Clint. And he was always really cool about, you know, because, you know, he was promoting the albums. And I was always kind of like, the review is up. And he was like, hey, I totally understand. You know, not everybody likes everything. And I totally understand what you wrote and stuff. And, you know, here's some more stuff. So he was always really cool about it. But, you know, this always felt weird. You guys are getting those jumps out of the way. A treasure. The last time we played this, we got into one of these treasure things that kind of glitched on us. And just a heads up, I did go back and just like quit out of the game, went back in, and it was fine and was able to get the treasure. So if you're watching this replay, hoping to find how I got that treasure, that's how I got it. Totally unrelated question. Obviously not at all related to bingo because I don't need to win. But do you level up in this game? Yes, you do. Right now I am a level 39. Yes, Clint, yes. You know what? It's really hard coming up with... that was just for me, not for the game, of course. Of course, yes, of course. And that's one of the things that, like, it's really hard when we're playing generic bingo to think of something that would be, like... that would fit any game. Because, you know, not every bingo game is for a specific video game. And it's really hard to think of something that... like, Blueprints. I don't think you level up in that. I don't know what I would do in that situation. I guess you'd just be stuck. That's a slide down. Aha! Little duckage. Little duckitude. I appreciate you, Clint, for real. I appreciate, you know, like, the feedback I get from you guys and stuff like that. I really, really do. Because, I mean, you guys are why I'm here. You know? Aha. Yes, perfect. Yes. You guys call your moms for Mother's Day? I'm at that point in my life where you get voicemail and you're like, yes. And then she calls back a couple hours later. She's like, I was at church. It's like, oh no. Welp. Tell me about the birds you've been seeing. Do you ever use that service where it auto sends you to someone's voicemail? Wait, what? What? I know not to call my mom before noon. So that's when you call, Johnny? Oh, no, that's when you don't call because she'll answer. Slide dial? I've never heard of that. What? That's amazing. You call through a number and it sends you straight to that person's voicemail. What? Sarah doesn't even have her voicemail set up, so you can't leave her messages, and she loves it. She just stays up super late watching Korean dramas. Man, that's a specific detail. Korean dramas? What city? I guess you don't have to dox her or anything, Johnny, but like she must live in a pretty big city to even have access to, or does she watch them on like Netflix? They're very popular. With your mom? Oh, Netflix. Okay. Really? Oh, there we go. Name one Korean drama if you like them so much. Seriously, look up Korean stuff on Netflix. It's huge. I don't want that in my algorithm. I'm trying to get the stuff off there that's already on there. Oh, hey. I legitimately get anxious waiting for you to go live every late morning, early afternoon. You're my body double for work, and I've grown very... Oh, thank you, Clint. I used to go on, like, at 1 o'clock Eastern. But then Sarah, her workout really starts at, like, 12:45. And I've kind of been starting later and later just because I kind of like to keep an eye on just shenanigans if anything goes on. And the one days that I'm like, you know what? I think it's safe. I'm going to go ahead and shower now. I come out of the shower and there are shenanigans. I'm like, oh, crap. I've noticed. I hang out in her streams as long as I can before I start feeling guilty for not working out. We appreciate the lurk. For sure. Oh, hey, by the way, I rolled credits on Expedition 33 this weekend. Loved it. And kind of considering now playing it on stream because I know the story, got into it, and so I feel like I don't have to, like, I can focus more on chat, but I don't know. Or while I'm sitting at my desk eating snacks while she's working her butt off. I'm on my butt outside eating. Dirty Drudge, are you on a lunch break? What's going on? How are you, bud? Really good, Johnny. Really good. Although it makes you make a decision at the end, and it was not an easy decision. And I was like, oh, no, you didn't. I've never played a Doom game before, Clint, so I don't know that I'll grab it. This guy that I like watching, Shillup, I saw that he really liked it, so I might watch his video and see what it is, see what this version is, and maybe I will. But bats. I think it'd be fun to see you play it. It's a toss-up to think if you like. I really liked, there was a Doom that I played, and I really liked how fast-paced it was. It was really fast-moving. I really liked it, but I'm going to say the word horde with a D, so settle down. It got a little too hordy for me, and I got a little over it, like, just mentally. I'm like, it's too much. His review was a little mixed, was it? Okay, but he still liked it. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, I can just climb this? I'm trying to... You know, it's funny. I was all about... And I still will eventually get it on PlayStation. I was like, you know what? When Indiana Jones comes out, I'm getting it on PlayStation 2 because I loved it so much. And I will, but I haven't gotten it yet. They added a bunch of story he was not a fan of. See, and maybe that's something that I, you know, because I don't know it, maybe I wouldn't mind it as much. I don't know. Kind of like Dragon Age The Veil Guard. I don't mind it. I'm having a great time with it. Today was another day of I have no idea what to play, but I felt guilty for not playing this for so long. But I was like, I really should get back into some Assassin's Creed. He hated that game, didn't he? Oh my gosh, he hated it. And I usually, like, even if I like a game that he doesn't like, I still like to listen to his thoughts, because I feel like he makes pretty good points. But in this case, I was like, I don't think it's that bad. Maybe I'm just dumb. I I think he pronounces it Shillup, but it's spelled Skillup. Random bingo space for Clinton. Gained a sub. Look at that. Oh, hey. He also has a podcast, but I don't listen. I don't really listen to it. It's a long podcast, but I mean, not that I mind, but I really like his news podcast that he does. He does really good at it. T and I finished Split Fiction. Oh, nice, Clint. How cool was that? That section with all the how in the world are they? It was crazy, right? We have a few side stories to go back and do, but man, that game was fun. The centipede level made me so nervous, but it ended up being the most fun. It was a lot of fun, right? I was like, I can't believe this game is doing what it's doing. This is impressive. We laughed so hard. That's such a good game. I'm so glad you guys played it. Like, that's when I got impressed with the Switch 2. When I saw that they were going to put that game on there, I was like, oh my gosh. The Switch 2 is going to be able to do this? Really? All right. Because I don't know how they're doing what they're doing technically, but that was amazing. Oh wow, that was a heck of a leap. I felt like it cheated for me. Yeah, they're making a movie, and they've already cast, I forget who it was. They've already cast someone. Oh, it was, Shillup told me about that. She's going to be in 2 movies. 2 video game-themed movies. Sydney Sweeney. Yeah. Never heard of her until Johnny Falconer said her name last week. I know, right? Oh, completed. Oh, look at that. Almost leveled up. Almost. Not that anybody needs it, but, you know, almost. That was a pretty, that was a fun little cave. It wasn't too difficult. I didn't feel like I got nearly as lost as I did in other ones. Nice. Hey, Johnny, thanks for the lurk, man. I appreciate it. Oh, hey, speaking of Johnny and Factor and really, really loving them. There's that link in the chat if you want 50% off your first box and off shipping. All right, as we were. Excuse me. I don't have an announcement or anything. I just had to clear my throat. I wasn't trying to get your attention. I wasn't trying to drag Johnny back out of lurk. Excuse me. If you're lurking, you really should be paying attention right now. Because there's an important forest I'm running through. No, it wasn't that.